we'll have to go with that. Bit cockeyed, but never mind. Yeah, so we're doing 1986, and I do have some nice cherry aid for adults, which is basically sparkling spring water, because I don't drink tonic water, it tastes like shit. Sparkling spring water is not much better, but at least it has some mythical health benefits, no matter how minimal. Tonic water is fuck all. And some Smirnoff cherry drop, which I don't actually like, but it was a present. My sister bought me a bottle for Christmas. I guess they know I like alcohol. Ah well, I just use it as a bit of a chaser for the beer. I don't know what Galgard is actually. I think someone suggested train robbers. Oh, Galactic Garden, that's what it is. Who requested that? Oh, Lee Bennett, yeah. So we're on Xmas 86. So we've done Alley Cat, we played a bit of Sanction. Did you play anything else? Oh, Terror Crester, yes. And Hunchback too. Oh, not bad. I'm going to play Panther, because at the end of the day, Panther is one of my all-time favourite SID tunes. And it's actually pretty good for a £2 game. And not because there's like genius coding going on. The coding is not bad. But to do the same game on an Amstrad, you would need world class, you know, best of the best, maybe the best Amstrad CPC programmer in the world, which is probably why Mastertronic never found anyone to do a conversion, let alone for $1.99. Yeah, there's a Zaxxon rip-off for the Amstrad called Zax. And it's a character scroll, although there are no characters on the CPC, because Roland Perry is a bit of a useless knob. 16 kilobytes of screen RAM. Oh, the music was by Go280, who did that that brilliant demo with Raquel Myers. Yeah, we don't really need to read that, and the loading page is shit, and there's no loading music either, so we're not going to have any cheats, because I never had any cheats when I was playing this in Christmas 86. I could have bought the RobTech cartridge, but I didn't, and I didn't have any crap games or trained games or anything at that time. You know, so there was no cheats for anything, so no. Well, it's a great start, isn't it? Might help if I turn the light off as well. Improve the graphic. That's really flickery actually, don't ask me why. So rapid fire is kind of built in, and the speed at which you fire really depends which side of the screen you're on. So. Yeah, you have to line up with him. Then you have to pick these people up, like Choplifter, like I said the other day. Can't really see, I don't know why I even bothered. I mean, that's how many I can pick up from there once they arrive, the flying saucers. See, you don't really want to overtake them, but your speed and your altitude are kind of like linked together. It's an interesting idea. Because it's easier to get them, obviously, if they're in front of you. So I got 9 of the little guys, 10. Oh, see, that's the problem here. So it's really risky. The whole risk reward thing, trying to collect all of them from the bunkers. See, there was only one more anyway, and I lost a life trying to get him. So it's a real fiendish game, actually. But it's very well programmed. That's the thing with this game. There we go. This bit kind of reminds me of Action Biker zoomed out. So really, with this game, you should really take your time. And when they're right up there, you can't really get them. So it's kind of unfair, but most arcade games were unfair anyway. So for 1986, this is a great game, actually. Ah no, I crashed into a tree. A tiny little dinky-doo tree. I didn't even get 10,000, but I do like this game. It's the only game where you have to do well to hear all the music, because if you pause the game the music goes off. I can't remember what the pause key is, so there you go. Unlike Choplifter, you can't blow them up either. Oh no! God damn it, those pumps always get me. The closer you land to the thing, the quicker they'll come out and you can get them on board. So it's like Zaxxon meets Choplifter meets Rescue on Fractalus. It's an interesting game. It's also out on the Atari 8-bit as well. See, I'm trying to collect all of them. That doesn't seem like a good move. I'm wasting lives trying to collect too many of them. So just going to collect as many as we can and take off as soon as they arrive. Oh, I actually got all of them that time, so. Yeah, you've got to be careful when you're like slowing down by lowering your altitude or landing, because you'll crash into the obstacles on the ground. So I've only got one life left. I rescued enough people. I'm going to be a bit selfish now, so. Go away. Ah, Jesus, there's so many of them. Ah, god damn it. You got to hear all the music because then it just loops around just there. So that's a great game. And that was a great game that I played a lot at Christmas. And it was only £2 as well. So win. Not Windows. Windows is lose. Which is ironic. But there you go. Oh, hang on. And try and get me on that shit. I'll get there in the end. I only spent about 10 minutes on that. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Like I said, I'll do the request last, because then just in case anyone wants to request anything else. Boulder Dash construction kit. I'm absolutely useless at Trailblazer, so World Games. I don't know if I'm going to play World Games because I don't have the instructions really to hand. Flash Gordon only if I can actually pick what level I'm on, because the first level is absolutely brutal. I have to sit there and map it all out. So what's all this extra shit in there? This looks like oh right, what I did, I had to find my working copy of Flash Gordon that was already in a D81, and I just renamed it so I'd know what game I'm supposed to play. Can't remember what year Spellbound is, but I probably bought that in the summer. Now when we play Red Max, we can play the last V8. So Red Max and the last V8, written by the same people. Just one is a Codemasters game and one is not. One is a Mastertronic added dimension game. Yeah, this cherry drop smearing off. I bet it cost a bomb. I'll buy cheap vodka from the supermarket, which is fine. And then I'll put cherry juice in there. So total cost £15. So to have, oh right, start the game in. Right, okay. So this is going to be F6, isn't it? That's F1, F3, F5. So okay. Yeah. No, I want that. I don't want that. I don't want any other thing except level skip. And maybe we'll start in level 2. I can't remember which one is the 3D thing. But if we do level 2, then I can do a level skip anyway. Return to go on. There you go. This might be one of those games I never got to work. This is a slight problem because the SD to IC light is not on. Great. And of course it don't work because it's a nostalgia crack. All their cracks are absolutely fucking useless. Anyway, it's Christmas, I let them off. I won't mention how embarrassingly small their peanut are. Which started me typing embarrassingly. Ah well. Vintage gamer, playing vintage games, I guess. So we can't do that, so let's have a look at Red Max. Now, I know what the problem with last V8 is. The car handles like shit. That's really the problem there. So what's the situation with Red Max? I mean, that's on top of all the other problems that Last V8 has. But Last V8 has great music, this is the thing. So what can you say, mate? Make a roll up. Yeah, that's a good thing to say, mate. Good thing. Have a roll up, you bastard. So some of the stuff I found in the room was Avenger and Star Battle for the VIC-20. Thundercats, Data Storm, Buggy Boy and Barbarian for the Amiga. Amiga's not connected up, and nor is the VIC-20 even out of the box. At least the Amiga is out of the box. So I don't know if I'll be doing them, because I want to do some Coleco gaming over these Yuletide, festive, lovely, jovial, happy times. With alcohol and tobacco and junk food. The last of the junk food. Is that fucking working yet? Oh, the screen's got a bit funny. Don't tell me it's another shitty crack that I won't be able to use. Although this is a 1984 Commodore, it has got very early ROM chip in it. Someone's been hacking Sanction. These are sound effects from Sanction. David Whittaker, you're a very naughty man, because it's wrong number you've done it. Good thing I got my fucking reading glasses. Those graphics are tiny. So it seems to be driving over things and is there a map that will help me find the bastard things? No, probably not. Yeah, one of the fire buttons on this chipstick is fucked. Luckily it's the one for left-handed people. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not going through there. He went over like a green line. That's bullshit. So it's got all the problems of Last V8 and the sound effects of the Sanction bonus level, which you've already heard probably. And the main tune is not great. The title screen tune or whatever. It doesn't even have one, it's very short. Jesus Christ. How am I supposed to know what these things are? So I pull back on the joint. Right, I'm going to play Last V8, mate. I'm not playing that fucking impenetrable game. It's got all the bad points of Last V8 and none of the good points, and I would have had Last V8 already, so I probably would have played that and thought, this is shit. I'm gonna play Last V8 because I miss that music. Is it as bad as Last V8 on the Amstrad? No, because that would just be dumb if you think that. Last V8 has got shit music on the Amstrad, even worse fucking controls, and the same level of bad game design, with a tiny titchy screen on both. But basically that's like 1 out of 3 of, you know. So Last V8. I don't think I have actually got a different version of Flash Gordon to try. So I'm going to have to find a version of Flash Gordon. I don't know if this is going to work doing it this way. Now I think from memory you've got like a Platoon style, even though it come out before Platoon, explore 'em up, confusing sort of like 2D thing as level 1, which is the one I remember because I've hardly ever got off here. And I think one of the levels is sort of like into the screen, like Buck Rogers type thing, although it's nothing like Buck Rogers again. And one of them I believe is sort of like exploding fist style, you know, one-on-one sort of beat 'em up style thing. That might be the last level with you and Ming. I'm not sure actually, but I had it on tape, so it's a bit ridiculous that a tape game has not been transferred to work with fucking disc. But there must be other cracks of Flash Gordon. I'll just have to go on CSDB. So. Well, this is not Flash Gordon. Whatever this is. Oh, this is Countdown to Meltdown. I actually had this, but I think this is 1985 on Mastertronic Added Dimension. This is a game you need to write down all these keys for a start before you play it. So yeah, I was supposed to be loading Last V8. Don't get distracted, Mad Commodore. It's just an excuse for you to have another cigarette. No, this one will have to do, mate. I do have a version of Flash Gordon that works, but I don't know where it would be. I do have the SD card that has like the stuff that I was working on. You know, making my own SD to IC collection, because there really isn't a decent one out there. There's two types, one with hardly any tape games on there, like, you know, Exploding Fist, Iridium, and there's another one where all they've done is basically take out all the T64 files from the game base archive. There isn't really yeah, it's Last V8 is in here, isn't it? So I don't know why loading up Flash Gordon IFFL goes on there. Yeah, there's probably a technical reason, but I don't really care to know it. So if you can't test them, then if you see a nostalgia crap, don't download it if you've got an SD to IC. I can't test stuff at the moment because for some reason my only copy of WinVice that I've got set up is on the external hard drive. I didn't copy it onto the main hard drive of the PC and link that. Bit dumb, but there you go. battery warning light ain't come on, so that's a good thing. Have a quick go at this. That was really the thing about the C64. You could have an utterly unplayable game, but you still load it up to hear the music. And Last V8 is a classic example of that. So, Last V8 come out, what, 1985? I'd have to go through the directories on the other SD card. But it is a relatively early Master Joint added dimension game. So I got Spellbound and Last V8. So if you see it's a crack by Remember, that definitely work. So the only thing that looks really shit on this loading screen is the car and the bloke's face. That kind of looks weird. Looks like what's that ginger twat in that movie Mask with Cher as his mum. Eric Stoltz, that's him. It's a terrible movie. Do not watch it. It's just fucking laugh out loud. When you see his face, you won't be able to stop laughing. It just looks really fucked up the way they've done it. Oh well. I guess we're decompacting now. So no.
V8 returns to base immediately.
Wish me luck, mate. I can't remember the controls for this, but I know the brakes are like shit. Oh, you got to do diagonally that way to actually brake. So it's just up and well, basically you got to point the way you want to go. Controls are terrible. But they're even worse on the Amstrad version. And you have to go quite fast because of the radiation and all that shit. So it's one of the worst games with one of the best bits of music on any system. So including a PC with that shitty Roland MT32 wank. And this is how I used to like play it in air quotes. I just used to load it up and listen to the music. It's that simple, really. But your time runs out really fast, look. So I only really got to hear the full tune on a crack trove for an Amiga game by Crystal. I can't remember what game it was. And it's a really good rendition of this tune actually. Why is the fuel going down? You must get more time if you're moving around, because we heard more of the tune before. Yeah, it does that. So you don't get to hear the full tune no matter what you do. So you have to actually play the game just to hear the tune. Really annoying actually. But there are worse things in life, I guess. Jesus Christ, everything is wrong. The 1 and the 8. There you go. So let's see what else I had Christmas '86 to piss about with. Off the top of my head, I can't actually remember. So all Trailblazer will be a laugh, wouldn't it? I've really gone off Gauntlet on the C64. Could have a bit of a go of kayaking on summer games, because I do like that. I don't really know what you got to do on Parallax. I'll have to read up on that actually. So we got Trailblazer. Oh, let's have a LOL fest with LOL Sect. No, not with him. They were an offshoot of 4chan Anonymous. And their ringleader was actually some fat bloke that the FBI had basically compromised, and he started it all and they all got fucked, which is why Anonymous is hardly ever doing anything actually at the moment, for quite a while actually. It's because of that business there. But what are you going to do, eh? It's a bit bad that the people involved in LOL Sect or Anonymous are serving more prison time than someone that was a brutal serial paedophilic rapist. Don't you think that's wrong? Hacking a computer server is worse than ruining the life of children in the most horrific way. Obviously that is wrong. But hey, if you think democracy is a thing, well then you're a bit of a knob, because there is no such thing. No. And after all that, I've got to do the fucking high score thing. I should have just done high score. So I did have Trailblazer. You have to use the other joystick. This is why you need 2 decent zip sticks, mate. I don't know what the colours do offhand. Like I said. God damn it. I'm terrible at this game, really am. However, one day I'm gonna like spend a whole load of time just trying to do better at this, because I wasn't that bad at this on my first attempts. Obviously, as a teenager, everything's better, mate. Everything. Oh, Jesus Christ. Such a bastard. Come on. Street Fighter 2 style button mashing. Ah, come on. Real bastard, actually. Game over because the time ran out. Literally a race against time. Literally. I don't know what this is like on other systems, actually. Ah, come on. Maybe you need the boost from the green strips there. Hey, you heard the fire button there. Jesus, maybe you can't jump unless you're going at a certain speed, and then that happens. I'm terrible at this game. Ah, come on. At least I made it to the end of the fucking level last time. When I find games this difficult, they're no longer enjoyable for me. So that's really why Trailblazer is hardly on my channel. Jesus Christ, come on, mate. God damn it. Just trying to zoom through it as fast as I can, but when that happens... Ah, god damn it. But if you have the cheats on, there's no point playing this game at all. That is the whole problem with this thing. You're either going to be good at this, or you're not. And if you're not good at it, then, well, you just have to keep practicing it. Ah, god damn it, we did so well, actually. I don't know what I went over, like what colour tile. Yeah, we're losing time quickly, though, here. How come you heard me press the button? Why didn't it jump? Ah, Jesus Christ. These are real technical fucking circuits. But we did another level. Never have to play again. Nah, you do have to like put some time aside to play this game. It's one of those games where you can't just expect to like be able to play it and be great at it instantly. So, ah, god damn it. Yeah. Ah, come on. Don't be like that, mate. Don't be a smelly cunt. Hey! Oh no, we're doing terrible. I don't think I'm going to do better than level 3. Level C. C for, yeah, anyway, kick his ass, Seabass. And that game does kick my ass really badly, actually. So that's one of those games where I have to literally put time aside to be good at it. It's not a case of like I need to write out the keyboard instructions or something like Druid. I don't know what happened to my original copy of Red LED, actually, because I did buy a copy off eBay. Like an idiot, I deleted the unboxing thing. I was just clearing out all the SD cards for the camera. So let's have a look what else there is. Let's go with a bit of relaxing kayaking. So summer games it is it. Now I know this works. Technically it's summer games too, with summer games 1's events included in the disc image. That's basically what's going on there, mate. Hey! I'll probably put the camera on charge for a bit longer, and yeah, the battery's going to run out quicker than usual because I did a 10-minute segment about writing the game. I'm thinking of writing a game for Christmas, as I would have back then. So, and the whole thing hinges around like a call, poke, and a repeating SYS command you have to do. So you can scroll the screen in the opposite direction as if you did print, 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 print. Like most of these, you know, racing, skiing, you know, spaceship landing on the tunnel. And I'm just going to try and make the best of the, you know, Petsky graphics with the colour codes in print statements, and the best of like the 39k RAM that I got to play with. So I need to have other cars on there, but I might I suppose I could fake the other cars, but then I'd have to learn how to do user defined graphics, which is a bit of a thing. I'm not really sure about that actually. It's a bit of a tricky one, but I don't need that many, so looks great, didn't it? Who needs 256 colours when you've got the best possible selection of 16 colours in your palette anyway? Yeah, just don't assume the C64 palette is anything like you're seeing on your emulator with the standard setup as you downloaded it. Default setup if you like. So I'm going to do kayaking, because that was my favourite of Summer Games 2. And I did play Summer Games 2 in the winter. You probably bought it in the summer, but I did play Summer Games 2 in the winter. I'm not actually sure anymore if I did actually have winter games, you know. I've gone back, looked at my videos of winter games, and I don't actually mention it in the comments, in the description. I think I've only played it once like this where I'm talking. I don't think I mentioned it then either, so I'm not sure anymore. I know I had World Games, and I know I had Summer Games 2, and I know I borrowed Summer Games 1. Practice 1 event. Equestrian is nice, but I'm going to go with kayaking. There we go. So that's going to load up now. Hopefully the battery will last long enough. I only spent about 10 minutes, but I was basically doing an intro to like show you how that poke and using the SYS command each time, once every time you want the screen to reverse scroll vertically. And then there's loads of donkey work to do now to actually draw all the graphics, and I'm going to have to do a bit of research. I don't know all the pokes offhand to make sprites and stuff, so look at these lovely graphics, mate. Who needs 256 colours? Who needs 27 colours, 9 of which are fucking gay? Because they're so pastel. I can't remember the controls, mate. No! You can go back, but I'm sure you can row backwards. Alright, you got to keep doing the thingy, innit? So I've already got a penalty. So as long as you don't go through the next gate, you can actually. Oh, see, that's a bit of a waterfall, isn't it? Okay. No, get back down there. As long as you don't go through another gate, you don't actually get a penalty. Now what you've got to do with this one is go through it in reverse. So there you go. No, don't go through that one that way. What happened with that? What's wrong with that? 9. Nah, stop it, mate. What's wrong with that? Oh, if the red and the blue are the other way around, you have to go through them the other way around, like from the top. I think that's what that is. And the R means you have to reverse into it. Okay, go on, mate. That's a real tight squeeze, that one. You asshole. You asshole. So if the number on the right is red, then you have to go through them from the top of the screen down. Yeah, see? And misgate. That reminds me of Alley Cat. I'm not going to do anything that knackers out the zip sticks, so Dream On. Very limited on decent zip sticks. I've only got one that's like really good condition, and the rapid fire thing hasn't broken, and that works because I have got one that would fit the first two criteria, but it doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong with that one. It'll only go in a couple of directions, and maybe the fire buttons work, maybe they don't, I don't know. Sounds like there's a power station half a mile away. Very foggy. Unfortunately, I still haven't found my cracked copy of Lotus 2 for the Amiga. Otherwise I'd play the foggy level whilst it's foggy outside. Maybe if I find the original copy, because that does work, but it's a real pain in the arse doing the the pictures for the anti-piracy bullshit. Have a bit of equestrian, so we've probably only got about another 5-6 minutes, and we've got to wait for this to load as well. So the hilarity of how bad I am at this, even worse than the kayaking thing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I did actually like these things. Now, one that I haven't put in here is Law of the West. And Law of the West is a game that I played for quite a long time, so regardless of when I bought it, when it came out, what was it, 85? Or was it 86? I still would have played it at least once over that following Christmas. Ah, come on. Why wouldn't the horse jump that? Maybe it's too close for the horse, isn't it? That's a miracle, that is. Ah! Computer horse says no. Ah, god damn it. Why does it just suddenly have like a turbocharge? This horse had beans for breakfast. Yeah, that was my thing as a kid. I'd say